It is now the first day of the year 252. The population is 43. It's the first of granite, early spring, and we are getting ready to do some more work. Fighting, that is, combat. Smashing goblins in the face. Well, that was interesting. Where is this elven? Oh, there she is. She's just hanging out in our meeting hall. Imima Awemizo. This visitor has come for diplomacy and to relax. Okay. That wasn't a very relaxing speech. Walking up with their horses. Alright, let's trade with these elves. You know, for a people who hates cutting down trees, they sure do have a lot of wooden items. Wouldn't it be grand to just take my life off and do nothing for the rest of my days?
Everything is so much easier when you just tell the truth.
I go with the flow sometimes. How can society function without loyalty? We must be able to have faith in each other. Who cares what they think? Starting with the 6th wave of migrants, I'm not going to try to mark them in the list anymore. And I never did mark any of the children. I just assume all the children and babies they'll just grow up and be a part of the thing, and it won't matter when they arrived. Oh, Urva Rithasol. Let me try that again. She's claimed a mason's workshop. This will be our first artifact of the year, I believe. She's walking way out here to get stuff. She just grabbed something from the butcher's workshop. Fath has slipped into depression again. Well, she is welcome to it, because it's not that great. But it's of the highest quality. The object menaces with spikes of horsebone. On the item is an image of parched puzzles, the native platinum toy hammer in slate. Hey, that's one of the, that's the toy hammer that we created right here, I think. Yeah, it's this thing. Pashluslem, parched puzzled. And it wasn't that great either. But now there's an image of it on another artifact. Although now that I say that, it is worth a lot. Now that we have the caverns opened up, I've been getting these petitions from monster hunters, but I've been denying them. In fact, one guy just walked away because I ignored him too long. He is taking his marbles and going home. Alright, Mark's dwarfs. You know the drill. Go out there and kill all the buzzards. Fenced amazement squad. Kill them all. I'm looking around my fortress and I'm noticing it's only the 3rd year and I'm already seeing that unsettling sort of entropy setting in, where I've just got stuff is just strewn all over the place. Stockpiles are everywhere. There are workshops just sort of jammed together inside these rooms with no real organization. It's already starting to get on my nerves. I feel like I really need to organize this, but I don't quite know how. There never seems to be enough time to really organize everything, and it takes so long to dig out these rooms that it's hard to keep up with that. I don't even want to talk about this barracks level, where I've been digging through the walls to get all this tetrahedrite. It's just turned into a disaster. After that last goblin attack, I am making a fenced-in pen here for my pasture, making the fence out of slate blocks. And it is now summer in the year 252. that means I think we're gonna get a human caravan. And I can't quite remember exactly when the Vile Force of Darkness arrived, but I think it was in autumn. So I think I have a little bit more time. And somebody has given birth to a boy. Melby has given birth. Congratulations. Sending all the civilians inside now. I don't even see the goblins on the map yet. And I'm gonna send the subtle keys, my infantry dwarves, up top to guard the stairs up to the Marks dwarves. Just in case any of these goblins try to get through these doors. Unfortunately, I can't lock the doors yet because a lot of my dwarves are still outside. I'm gonna really try to micromanage this because I'm scared. Here come the goblins coming in from the north. They're sort of... Whoa, what just happened? The view just shifted crazily. I have no idea what just happened. I think maybe the goblins went out of sight? So it wouldn't let me follow them anymore? Maybe? Alright, following the goblins again. At least they're not sprinting toward us. My fortress is down here. They're heading towards us. I think they're gonna start shooting my animals pretty soon. I think all my dwarves are inside, so I'm gonna lock these doors. And hopefully that will keep them out. I'm wondering maybe if I should leave one of them open so they try to come in and then my guys can spring on them. But I don't think my guys are really that great at combat yet, so that's probably not a good idea. I just have to watch while these goblins shoot up all my animals. Oh, come on, they're right there. Why can't you shoot at them? Oh, the poor animals. Alright, well I've learned that my ramparts are no good. It looks like the siege is over and the goblins are leaving now. After killing the last of my animals. Hunting down this poor mule or whatever it is. Chasing him down. That's not fair. Run! Run! I think they've run out of arrows or something, because they're not shooting at him. They're trying to chase him down and hit him in the head with their fists, I guess. Well, our ramparts were a miserable, dismal failure. Pretty much did not work. Let's get everybody back on their practice schedule. And what's just happened? The view just shifted for some reason. What just happened? All my animals are dead. I don't know what just happened. That was weird. Oh, a human diplomat from Mong Kakpoth has arrived. That's what happened. Okay, civilians, everybody get back inside. Very quickly. You know, I wonder what would happen if I leave these doors down here by the trade depot open, but lock the ones up top. I wonder if maybe the Cyclops would try to come in through the trade depot and maybe I can get the humans to fight him instead of me. Assuming I can get my dwarves inside fast enough, which I kinda don't think I can. Because there are just tons of them out here right now. I am single-stepping, and that Cyclops is moving in really fast. This is gonna get ugly. This is gonna be ugly. Oh man, this is gonna be ugly. Yeah, Muscat nilodum, the ranger, has been found dead. It's confirmed now. You know, it's just occurred to me that I don't think I have a corpse stockpile anywhere. Perhaps I should make one. The humans are selling something called Gnome Blight Barrel. I think I'll avoid that. It certainly has been a busy summer here so far. We should all work together. That brings our population up to 75. And we have been promoted to a village, I think. Whoa. Suddenly everyone's being interrupted by red-winged blackbird women and men. What the heck are these things? Should we attack them? Speaking of fighting, I just noticed that the founder who died in the Cyclops raid was actually the leader of the Subtle Keys squad, so I need to pick a new one. And the ranger who died was also the leader of the Fenced Amazements Mark's Dwarf squad. Since Eton, the weaponsmith, was the one who dealt the killing blow to the Cyclops, I'm going to promote him to the squad leader of the Subtle Keys. And Lena Thetalive is the only other ranger who has any skill at crossbow, so she is now the leader of the Fenced Amazements. We are basically out of slate blocks and boulders, so I am going to dig out this huge area of slate and replenish our stocks. I'm doing this cross pattern thing because I saw somebody do this on a video. I assume it's to support the ceiling, but it also looks kind of cool, so I'm gonna do that. The Baroness has mandated that we make 2 crowns. 2 silver crowns coming up. I'm going to adjust my training schedule so we do a little more training toward the end of the year, and during the spring I want to train all the time, so we'll be prepared for goblin attacks starting in the summertime. That's the plan. We finished the crowns for the Baroness. Now she has banned the export of greaves. That's fine. Well, this is odd. For some reason it won't let me build walls or fortifications down on the lower half of this thing. Oh man. I don't know how I did this, but I somehow accidentally designated them to mine out all of these new apartments that I was making. Ugh. I think I was trying to smooth the walls and I accidentally designated them to mine them instead. Arg. There is much to share. Well then, we have finalized the export agreement. Feel free to go over the documents. This time, the export agreement that I will be ignoring is they would like maces, that's my cat, plants, and various other things. It looks like there's a lot of fighting going on to the south. In the early summer of 252, the army of Gedor Voltiels, the hellish devil, marched on Stillwheel, way down south, and the army of Amsu Fellfingers marched on Smithheat. The army of Gazru Moonwitches marched on Playbridges. All kinds of activity going on here, but that's all way to the south. Look how long this army marched, like halfway clear across the continent. Apparently, I had to remove the constructions along the edge of the building over here, like the floor. I had to remove the floor constructions before I could build these fortifications, which is weird. It also kind of messes up the level below it, so I need to work on fixing that too. More migrants have arrived. Ah, the Baroness is experiencing emotional shock.
She is shocked at the unexpected death of somebody. She grieves at somebody's death.
A farmer has been taken by a fey mood. He's moving closer. I'm single-stepping to see what he does. None of my dwarves are shooting at him. I think he can't get a good angle on him now. I gotta figure out these fortifications. I can't seem to get it right. Alright, Etten, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go through the doors? Should I get my dwarves out there to meet him? I guess word of our deeds is getting around because another Hillox, this time Shield Cage, has been founded nearly a day's travel to the west and looks to our thriving economy for its future prosperity. I'm starting to get nervous about all these Hillox depending on us. While we have a break here, I'm going to start wrapping up and summarizing. Whoops, we gave birth to a boy. Oh man, there's been a lot of births. Well, unbelievably, a fourth Hillox of Workbraid has been founded nearly a day's travel to the east and looks to your thriving economy for its future prosperity. I mean, not the fourth Hillox of Workbraid, but the fourth Hillox, this one named Workbraid.